Chris Miller on the world of semiconductors. Chips are generally made of silicon, and into the silicon are carved millions, often billions, of microscopic switches called transistors, which flip on and off, turning circuits on and off. Chris Miller is an associate professor of international history at the Fletcher School at Tufts University. He is also the author of Chip War: The Fight for the World's Most Critical Technology, which is now widely considered the best book on the importance and evolution of the semiconductor industry and the geopolitics around it. He spoke to HT on Friday about the new tech frontier that now shapes global politics. Chris Miller is an associate professor of international history at the Fletcher School at Tufts University. He is also the author of Chip War Twitter photo. I am going to begin with what, given so much emphasis around it, sounds like a basic question now, but your book shows how complex it is. What is a semiconductor and how is it produced? A semiconductor is a small device, in most cases the size of your fingernail. And they are used to manipulate electric currents to provide computing. And so today there are different types of semiconductors. Some of them remember data and some of them process data. Some of them turn real-world signals into ones and zeros. But all of the computing that happens today happens thanks to semiconductors. And although most of us have never actually purchased a semiconductor because they are embedded deep in the devices we rely on, we touch dozens, hundreds, thousands of chips every single day as we go across our daily lives. Chips are generally made of silicon, and into the silicon are carved millions, often billions, of microscopic switches called transistors, which flip on and off, turning circuits on and off. And today, if you go to the store and buy a new smartphone, just the primary chip, and there are many semiconductors in a new phone, but the primary chip will have 10 or 20 billion transistors into them. Each one of these transistors is roughly the size of a coronavirus. And so the production of millions and billions of virus-sized transistors requires the most complex machine tools that humans have ever made. Machines that are capable of moving materials at almost the atomic level produce the level of precision that temporary chip making requires. Though, did 7-foot bulletproof aliens attack Peru's village? Officials say. Peru alien attacks. Locals complained of attacks by a 7-foot-tall mysterious creature that appeared in dark-colored hoods. Residents of a village in Peru claimed that 7-foot-tall aliens attacked them. Local leaders claimed that the creatures were floating and armored and would be impervious to bullets. Locals also compared the attackers to green goblins and to local superstitions about Los Pelicaros, the face peelers. Peru alien attacks. Gold cartels are trying to instill fear by spreading an alien terror through their actions in Peru, the prosecutors claimed. Representational. The law enforcement officials, however, suspect that sighting was nothing but illegal gold mining crime syndicates. Giving a new theory to the debate, officials claimed that the so-called aliens were likely gold mafias belonging to drug cartels like Brazil's O Primeiro Comando da Capital, Colombia's Clan del Golfo, FARC. Peru's National Prosecutor's Office, which is conducting the investigation, said that these gold mafias were responsible for the attacks. These gold cartels are trying to instill fear by spreading an alien terror through their actions in Peru, the prosecutors claimed, adding that these cartels aim at keeping the local people locked in their homes and away from the illegal gold pits of the cartels. The jetpacks were first used by these illegal mining cartels to explore prospects for gold deeper in the forest surrounding the Nanay River in Peru, they added. 3. Imran Khan's party on Pakistan's new caretaker PM. Pakistan's President Alwi appointed Anwarul Haq Kakar as caretaker PM. Reacting to the appointment of Senator Anwarul Haq Kakar as Pakistan's caretaker Prime Minister, the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf PTI spokesperson expressed hope that that caretaker PM designate Anwarul Haq Kakar will ensure free, fair and transparent election within the constitution limit of 3 months in the country, Pakistan-based GeoNews reported. Anwarul Haq will be caretaker Prime Minister to see the country through to the next election. AFP. PTI spokesperson's remarks come after Pakistan's President Arif Alvi approved the appointment of Anwarul Haq Kakar as caretaker Prime Minister for the country. Taking to Twitter, the President's office said that under Article 224A of Pakistan's constitution, Alvi appointed Anwarul Haq Kakar as caretaker PM. President Dr. Arif Alvi has approved the appointment of Anwarul Haq Kakar as caretaker Prime Minister. The President approved the appointment under Article 224A of the Constitution, the Pakistan President's office said in a tweet. PTI spokesperson said that a heavy responsibility now lies with Pakistan's caretaker PM. The PTI spokesperson expressed hope that Pakistan's caretaker PM will not allow any further damage to the constitutional and democratic rights of the people. The spokesperson further said that one of the prime responsibilities of a caretaker government is to give equal opportunities to all political parties to run their election campaign, according to GeoNews reported. Who is Pakistan's caretaker PM Anwarul Haq Kakar? On Saturday, Pakistan Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif and the leader of the opposition in the outgoing National Assembly Raja Riaz met and concluded their last round of talks and decided to make Senator Kakar as caretaker PM. Kakar was elected to the Senate in 2018 and has also served as the spokesperson of the provincial government prior to his election to the upper house, as per the GeoNews report. Speaking to the reporters after a meeting with Pakistan PM Shehbaz Sharif, leader of the opposition in the outgoing National Assembly Raja Riaz said, "We decided that the interim Prime Minister would be from a smaller province," according to GeoNews report. He said that their main purpose was that the caretaker PM should be from a small province and have a non-controversial personality. He stated that their goal was to remove the sense of deprivation in small provinces. Riaz said that he had suggested Anwarul Haq Kakar's name and it was given approval, GeoNews reported. Raja Riaz said that the Pakistan caretaker PM is expected to take the oath of his office on Sunday. When asked about the caretaker cabinet, he said no discussions regarding it. The development came after Pakistan President Arif Alvi wrote a letter to Shehbaz Sharif and the opposition leader, asking them to suggest a person for the caretaker interim PM by August 12. Pakistan's President Dr. Arif Alvi has approved the appointment of Balochistan Awami Party, BAP Senator Anwarul Haq Kakar as caretaker Prime Minister of the country. In Pakistan, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa Governor Haji Ghulam Ali accepted the resignations of 25 members of the province's interim cabinet in line with the directives issued by the Election Commission of Pakistan (ECP). At least 7 people have been killed when a mosque in the city of Zaria collapsed during prayers in Nigeria. Russian Far East, 9 municipalities on Saturday, the 12th of August 2023, declared a state of emergency after Typhoon Khanun, which damaged Japan earlier this week, caused villages to flood due to torrential rains. Death toll from Maui wildfire reaches 89, making it the deadliest in the US in more than 100 years. Over 2,200 structures were damaged or destroyed in the fire, the Federal Emergency Management Agency said, estimating that it would cost some $5.5 billion to rebuild affected communities. US Attorney General Merrick Garland has announced the appointment of Special Counsel David Weiss in the ongoing investigation of Hunter Biden, the son of US President Joe Biden. A security alert on Saturday prompted the evacuation of 3 floors of the Eiffel Tower in central Paris following a bomb threat,